All things tech, all in one place. Tech Talks.
You know, in the world of crypto, what looks like a golden opportunity can turn into a devastating trap in a heartbeat. Today, we're building your survival guide for one of the slickest scams out there, the Honeypot. Seriously, if you're involved in DeFi at all, these next few minutes could literally save your wallet. So let's dive right in. So, picture this. You're scrolling through Telegram, maybe Twitter, and then you see it. A brand new token. It's got a professional-looking logo, and the community is just buzzing with insane hype. They're all talking about explosive 1000x gains. And you get that feeling, right? That feeling that you've just stumbled onto the next big thing before anyone else. But that amazing opportunity, that golden ticket that looks so sweet, so irresistible, well, it might just be a carefully laid trap designed to lock your money away forever. What you've probably found is what we call a crypto honeypot. It's this really sophisticated scam that's built to prey on the two most powerful emotions in any market, pure greed and, of course, the fear of missing out, or FOMO. Here's the scam in a nutshell. It's actually pretty simple. Scammers code a malicious smart contract. It spits out a token that looks totally normal. You can connect your wallet, you can swap your ETH or your BNB for it, and, yep, the transaction goes through without a hitch. The problem, the real problem, only shows up when you try to sell. And this is that moment of pure panic for so many investors. This is a story we see over and over again in forums and on social media. The price on the chart is skyrocketing, your wallet is showing these massive paper gains, but here's the thing. That money is just an illusion. It's locked up tight and you can't get it out. So to protect ourselves, we have to understand exactly what we're dealing with. What, technically, makes something a crypto honeypot? At its core, it's a malicious smart contract. It's a piece of code that looks really appealing on the surface, like a pot of honey, but it's designed to trap you. It lets money flow in only one direction, into the contract. But the exit door? It's locked for everyone, except the scammer, of course. Now, it's really important we clear something up because this can get confusing. The term honeypot also exists in the world of cybersecurity, but it means the complete opposite. A security honeypot is actually a good thing. It's like a decoy system used to trap and study hackers. In crypto, it's the weapon the hackers use against you. Two very different things. So how do they actually pull this off? Let's break down the scammer's playbook, step by step, from the initial bait to the final snap of the trap.
Quick pause. If you like what you see, hit like and subscribe. Thanks for the support.
And you know what? The playbook is almost always the same. 4 steps. First, they create a token that looks legit. Then, they use social media to drum up a ton of hype. Once enough investors are trapped and realize they can't sell, the scammer dumps all their own tokens at the peak price, drains every last dollar from the liquidity pool, and just vanishes. These scams really thrive in the Wild West of crypto. You're going to find them almost exclusively on decentralized exchanges, or DEXs. Why? Because anyone can create a token and a liquidity pool on platforms like PancakeSwap or Uniswap with basically zero oversight. It's the perfect hunting ground. And the hype? It's almost always kept inside private groups on Telegram or Discord, which creates this intense echo chamber of excitement. Okay, we get the threat. Now, how do we fight back? This section right here, this is your personal survival kit. These are the tools and the mindset you absolutely need to navigate DeFi safely. It's the oldest rule in the crypto book, and for a very good reason. DYOR. Do your own research. Every single tip that I'm about to give you is part of this one fundamental practice. You never, ever invest based on hype alone. But what does research actually mean in practice? Well, it means using tools like honeypot.is to automatically check the code for red flags. It means you gotta act like a detective on Etherscan. Are lots of different people selling, or is it only buys? It means checking for major red flags, like if the liquidity isn't locked or if there's no security audit. And honestly, it also means using some common sense. A website that was created yesterday, sloppy social media posts, come on, those are huge warning signs. Now that checklist is powerful, for sure, but I get it, it can be a little technical. So what if I told you there's one incredibly simple, basically foolproof method that anyone can use in about 30 seconds? It's called the $1 test.
And this is, without a doubt, the most effective weapon you have against honeypots. It's simple, it's cheap, and it gives you a yes or no answer every time.
Okay, here's exactly how you do it. Before you even think about putting in any serious money, you buy a tiny, insignificant amount. Just $1 worth is perfect. Then, immediately, don't wait, you try to sell that $1 worth right back. If that sell transaction fails, well, there's your answer. You just spent $1 to save yourself from losing hundreds, maybe thousands. You've confirmed it's a honeypot, and you just walk away. Forgetting that simple $1 check can be absolutely devastating. This is the reality for people who get swept up in the hype. The promises are always huge, but the result is always the same. Your money gets locked, and it's just gone. So let's wrap this up. Let's summarize the crucial points to remember. First, always be skeptical. If it sounds too good to be true, it is, period. Second, recognize that your own emotions, your greed, your FOMO, that's how these scammers get in. You have to stay objective. Third, make the $1 test a non-negotiable step in your process. Always do it. And finally, trust verifiable data. Trust the code, trust the audits, trust the transaction history, not the promises from some anonymous account in a Telegram group. And that's really what it all comes down to, isn't it? The crypto space is filled with genuine, world-changing innovation, but it's also littered with traps. The key to surviving and even thriving is learning how to tell the difference. Stay sharp out there.